Hello everyone, welcome back to Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards. It is time for week 2 of the first heat of Fantasy Rip League for the 2024 season. Today we are going to rip 2 value packs of 2023 Select. We're going back to the Contenders Mega Box, and we're going to throw in a blaster of 2023 Absolute, do a little kaboom hunt, and hopefully we can get a case hit. That would be pretty nice. In addition to that, as soon as I'm done with this video, I've got some Topps Composite that we're going to rip. I've got 2 hangers, a blaster, and this Mega / Monster box. So hopefully I'll post that this week. Be sure to check that out. It will not involve Fantasy Rip League because there's only 4 active players in that whole checklist. But it's a cool product, and I'm looking forward to ripping into that. So without further ado, since we are in not a comfortable second place, but a second place, we need to get a lot of fantasy points this week to make sure that we make it to the top 4. We're in second right now behind Buffalo Style Rips, but we're just edging out pretty much everybody else. So they're all nipping at my heels. So I want to get into this rip, see if we can pull some bangers and set a good lineup. So pretty interesting week 1 in the NFL. Let's start with 2023 Absolute. How's your team going? How's your regular fantasy team doing? I won my first week. It was a close one, but thankfully Cooper Kupp put me over the top with his 21 targets and like 14 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown. It's pretty nice. But we're just going to rip through this Absolute pretty quick because, as we all know, it's pretty much kaboom or bust. But we will use some of these players for sure. Breece Hall, Christian Watson, Isaiah Pacheco, Joe Burrow, Najee Harris, A.J. Brown. Our rookies are going to be Mekhi Blackmon, Darnell Wright, Bijan, Kyler Murray. So there's my Kyler on a green parallel ×2, and Tony Pollard on the stargazing. So Kyler, it's a good start. My favorite player and my quarterback ×2. That's always good. Can't go wrong with that. All right, let's see what else we can get. There's Cooper Kupp. Not a parallel, so probably won't get played, but you never know because the guy's a beast. And with Puka being injured now, stands to get probably another 21 targets. Terry McLaurin, Tyler Algier, Davis Mills, Stephon Diggs, Desmond Ridder, Michael Pittman, Emmanuel Forbes, Brenton Strange, Trey Tucker, and Darren Waller, who is retired. That's probably not going to help us. Okay, DK Metcalf, Kirk Cousins, Robert Woods, Ramondre Stevenson, Jalen Waddle, Javonte Williams, Lamar Jackson, Zach Harrison, Tyler Scott, and Adebaware. Actually, I don't think I've ever pulled this guy, but probably won't be playing him. Bryce Young by Storm. That's pretty cool. Again, probably will not play Bryce Young. I don't think anything short of numbered or autograph of Bryce Young would get played. Derek Carr, Treylon Burks, Joe Mixon, DJ Moore, Brock Purdy, Keenan Allen, DJ Turner, Michael Wilson, Puka. There's Puka. Not going to play him this week. MVS and Dalton Kincaid on the introductions. So there's a tight end, just in case we don't pull one with a multiplier. I think he'll probably be more involved this week than he was last week. But I think most tight ends are going to be more involved this week than they were last week. Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Damian Pierce, Isaiah Hodgins, Miles Sanders, Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Jones, Stetson Bennett, Dylan Horton, Jaden Reed, who I would love to play, but Malik Willis is going to be, I believe, the starting quarterback this week, so probably not going to play him. And Byron Young, ×2, so we'll see. And a kid report. All right, last pack. Doesn't feel thick. probably not a kaboom. Maybe we could pull an explosive or something, but I kind of doubt it. Nope. All right. Jefferson, Gardner Minshew, Tyreek Hill, Andy Dalton, Christian Kirk, J.K. Dobbins, Amon-Ra, Steve Avila, Marvin Mims, Garrett Williams, and Terrell Davis on the rock out. Not a whole lot helpful there. Pretty much our Kyler times 2 was the best thing out of there. All right, we'll do select last. Let's do the mega box first. Getting into some contenders. This mega box has 2 mems and an auto. I thought it would be great for Fantasy Rip League, but last week my 2 mem cards were unplayable. It was Schoonmaker and Sean Clifford. So couldn't play either of those. And the auto was like a center. So not helpful. This time, I feel confident we can get, hopefully, a quarterback. Harrison Smith, Justin Tucker, Trevor Lawrence, DK Metcalf, Pat Surtain, Jamal Williams, Bryce Young. Okay, Ramondre times 2. It's the red parallel. That's great. Josh Jacobs, red. Very nice. And Brock Purdy on the copper. Pretty good. Kyler Murray, Michael Pittman, TJ Watt, Mike Gesicki, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, and Jahmyr Gibbs. Very nice. Okay, so this is a mem card of Jahmyr Gibbs. This is times 4. And a Puka Rookie Stallions, which, as we've discussed, not going to be played because he is hurt. But Jahmyr Gibbs, for sure we're playing Gibbs. And I think I separated out, just for ease of setting my lineup later, set out the parallels. All right, there's a Texan. I like that. I like that back card. Let's just start there. How about that? CJ Stroud, Rookie Stallions. Very cool. Not a parallel, so probably still play Kyler times 1, but that's a cool CJ. Baker Mayfield, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Thibodeau, DJ Moore, Justin Herbert, Sam Howell, Jalen Waddle on the red, Desmond Ridder, probably not even going to separate that one, Jimmy G on the copper, Saquon, Jaquan Brisker, Aaron Donald, Buda Baker, Will Levis, Jordan Love, wishing him a quick recovery, Jalen Hurts, and Rashee Rice. Okay, so this, if we had just split last week's Mega Box with this one, and one of these players was in there, I think it would have done pretty well. But this is what I was expecting to come out of these boxes every time. I don't know what happened with that last one, but it was bad. So now, with these 2, maybe that means we'll get a good auto. Kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Travis Etienne, Nick Bosa, Cortland Sutton, Derek Carr, super efficient last week. I think he was like 19 for 20. Crazy. Adam Thielen, Odell Beckham, Patrick Mahomes, Hassan Reddick on the red, Joey B on the red, but you never play Joe Burrow at the beginning of the season. You got to give him 4 or 5 weeks to get going. And Von Miller on the copper, CeeDee Lamb, Mac Jones, Josh Allen, Travis Kelce, Chris Godwin did well for me last week, Jared Goff, Quentin Johnston on the draft class contenders, and David Carr on the draft class contenders. All right, 3 packs to go. Should still have an auto in here. If not an auto, we'll get points. And points can be used to add a +1 multiplier to whatever card you choose. So that can be pretty handy too. Max Crosby. There's a base CJ. Very nice. Put that back there. Pickens. Deshaun Watson. I will never play Deshaun Watson. Tyreek Hill. Cal Pitts. Derrick Henry on the red parallel. Jair Alexander on the red. And, ooh, okay. Dak on the copper. That's nice. They play New Orleans, I think, this week. And last week they did so good that it kind of took Dak out of the game. So I think maybe a better matchup like this might bode well. But I think Kyler has a good matchup, too, against the Rams. Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Swift, Justin Fields, Cooper Kupp, James Conner, Jonathan Taylor, Jordan Addison, and Quentin Johnston, round 1. And red parallel, Will Levis and Joey Porter Jr. Will Levis times 2 is not getting played. But we'll see. We'll hold on to that one just in case. All right, 2 packs to go. Again, still expecting an auto. All right, John Mechie, Najee Harris, Kirk Cousins, Lamb Jack, Nick Bolton, Tyler Lockett, Aiden Hutchinson, Shaquille Leonard on the red parallel, Brock Purdy on the red, and D-Hop on the copper. Sam Hubbard, Tua, Drake London, Oluwakan. I'd like to play him. I really wish that was a parallel, but I'm going to put him in that stack just in case. Great defensive player. Christian McCaffrey probably will not be playing. Ooh, we got a nice looking rookie there. Micah Parsons, and who is this? Oh, Taiwan Mullen, but it is a nice looking card. Taiwan Mullen, cornerback. So we'll check up on that. And then Aiden O'Connell, Jacorian Bennett, round 4. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's cool. I like this. I think we'll be doing some research on that. Probably better than points, unless we got a lot of points. But I don't know that he's going to be playable as an individual player, but we could use him for the defense if we want to play the Chargers defense. All right, last stab at it. Daniel Jones, Chase Claypool, Joey Bosa, Jahan Dotson, Dalton Schultz, Nick Chubb, Dak red. So we got 2 different Dak parallels, 2 different Von Miller parallels, Christian Watson, Ramondre, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jair Alexander, Hassan Reddick, Joe Burrow, Jalen Waddle, Hendon Hooker on the draft class Contenders, and Peyton Manning, 1998 NFL Draft. Cool. Doesn't help us a whole lot, but that's nice. All right, so we got a nice big stack to choose from there. It's a really, really nice looking auto out of there. Okay, 2 select packs. Not expecting a whole lot out of here, but you never know. They throw some cool stuff in the value packs. Plus, it's a newer product and wanted to take a look at it. All right, Derrick Henry, Tuipulotu, Tank Dell. That's pretty cool. I like Tank Dell. Jack Campbell on the silver die cut. Kobe Turner. BJ Ojulari. Will Anderson Jr. on the field level. Jordan Addison. Devon Achane. Jared Goff. Jahmyr Gibbs. Tyjae Spears. Nasty print line on it. Russell Wilson. Chris Rodriguez Jr. and Aiden O'Connell. That Russell Wilson reminded me of, let's see if I have it right here. Pretty cool card that I won in a break this week. Kind of out of nowhere. Had the Seahawks. And picked up this Russell Wilson rookie patch auto. 2012 SPA football. Upper deck. Game worn. Pretty cool stuff. Did not expect that, but on card, pretty nice. So just wanted to share that with you. As long as I have the stack out, let me show some other pickups. Got this DeAndre Swift from Honors. Focus 1 out of 10. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool card. I got a Josh Jacobs Kaleidoscopic. Got this Josh Palmer Optic Gridiron Kings auto. That's out of 99. And some other cool stuff, but yeah, all right. So as interesting as that is, one more pack, and then we will pause, set our lineup. And I'm feeling really good about this week. I'm feeling really good about the Jahmyr Gibbs and the Rashee Rice patches. Very cool. Baker Mayfield, Travis Kelce, Zaire Franklin, CeeDee Lamb. Very cool. Yeah, I like that. Put that in that stack there. Jalen Warren. Oh, there's a nice AR. Still only ×2 parallel, but that's a really nice looking card. The red and yellow. Can't get my sleeves out right now. We'll set that back there, get back to it. Michael Wilson for the PC. That's very cool. How do you guys feel about these die cuts this year? I think they're a little stranger than they have been in the past. They're just like really dynamic cuts, and I don't know. They're kind of weird. I do like the field level ones the best, but I don't know. Kind of weird. Jamar Chase, Will Levis on the feature, Tyreek Stevenson, Tyree Wilson, Tyreek Hill, Jerry Jeudy, Christian McCaffrey, who probably is not going to play week 2, so he will not be in the running. All right, some cool cards. We're going to pause real quick and be right back with our lineup. All right, guys, we are back. We have set our lineup, and I was really happy with that Contenders Mega Box. That I think is going to give us a pretty solid score this week. So hopefully I make the right choices, but we definitely had a lot of options. So here we go. At quarterback, we are starting my man Kyler.
Hello, little man.
In the green parallel. So that'll be Kyler ×2. For tight end, we're going with Laporta. Hopefully has a slightly better week than he did last week. But again, all tight ends were pretty much garbage in week 1. But Laporta's the man, so I have faith in that one. Jahmyr Gibbs for our running back 1 on the variation rookie ticket. Mem patch, so that's pretty cool. That'll be Jahmyr Gibbs ×4. Going Detroit heavy. RB2 is going to be Derrick Henry on the red parallel. So that'll be Derrick Henry ×2. Moving over to the other side, wide receiver 1, Rashee Rice on the non-variation regular rookie ticket. But that's pretty cool. WR1 right there. CeeDee Lamb on the select silver die cut. Sweet looking card. Very nice. CeeDee Lamb ×2. At New Orleans. Actually, I don't know if they're at New Orleans. They're playing at home, but against New Orleans. Von Miller on the red parallel is going to be our individual defensive player. So Von Miller ×2. And this guy who I had never heard of, turns out he's not, he's NA for Philly. Apparently the Eagles signed him and he's, I guess, been waived. Not a whole lot of information on him, but he's not on a squad. However, for Fantasy Rip League, when you have a defensive player and you play them as your defensive team, it is the team that they are on in the card. So this will be Chargers. If he was on the roster for the Eagles now, and this is a Chargers card, and I played him as an individual defensive player, obviously it would be him as the Eagles. But in this case, he will be the Chargers. So that's Chargers defense ×6 for the auto. It's a very cool looking card. I just wish, the dude was still playing, but very nice looking green card. So that is our lineup for week 2. Wish us luck, but I think it's a banger. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Be sure to come back and check out our Topps composite video that I'm going to do right now. And hopefully there'll be some bangers in there. So check it out. Thanks for hanging out. See you on the next one.